Got this thing. 3, 2, 1.
You spin me right around, baby, right around. Welcome back to BKTV Live.
Today's Thursday, October 21st. On this episode of BKTV Live, we have coverage of Big Boy 4014, the Farmington Street Fair,
An interview with Dr. Ben Springer, and Review That Thing, Halloween costumes. All this on BKTV Live. Hey Ari, are you excited about the football game tomorrow?
No. Of course I am, Trent. Tomorrow's game is at home against the Central Rebels. Catch it live on BKTV or in person at 7 o'clock.
You know I'll be there. Up first today is Roland Tischer, who is covering the Big Boy 4014 steam engine. Woot, woot.
The Union Pacific Big Boy number 4014 is the largest steam locomotive still in service. The locomotive was manufactured by the American Locomotive Company in 1941. The locomotive was rebuilt in 2015 for tourist purposes and to take on tour. It weighs around 1.2 million pounds and is around the length of 4 school buses and the height of 3 cars. I personally went to see this locomotive in late August in Chester, Illinois. The locomotive also passed through Poplar Bluff, Scott City, St. Louis, Columbia, and Kansas City, as well as Cape Girardeau within the month of August and early September. If you would like to see this locomotive, check Union Pacific's website as it will likely be taking the same route as next year.
Wow. I didn't know they still use steam engines.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It sure does, Trent.
No.
Nope. Hold on, everybody. We're getting there.
Right there.
Up next, we have Jared Barnes with a great segment, Maybe.
What's up, Farmington High School? I'm Jared Barnes here at the downtown Farmington Street Market for businesses to show off their products. Let's go ask the vendors what are they selling and their goals.
These are just some handcrafted wooden items that I like to do in the garage spare time. It's a cool raw material. I like messing around with it. And one print that I did. I do that too. So I just kind of like having a good time, but also capital gain, would be cool. But the vibe is cool. It's all my friends are here, so what's cool about it.
These are all 3D printed items, a variety of things, both decorations and toys and practical items, and I print them myself. I hope to both sell my items, of course, and also kind of spread the word on 3D printing and answer people's questions about it.
Today I sell art. I do digital drawings and I frame them and then I sell them each individually along with our canvas paintings. Just getting both of our names out into the community so that people know what we do.
There will be another street market on Saturday, October 23rd, next to the Kolchak Cafe on Jefferson Street beginning at 8 a.m. I'm Jared Barnes reporting for BKTV, signing off.
That seems like an amazing opportunity for small businesses and locals.
It sure does, Trent. Now to talk about our Black Knight Marching Band, we have Linnea Smith.
Here at FHS, many extra activities require early morning practices, one of those activities being marching band. I sat down with former section leader Annie McFall to figure out the meaning of early morning band.
So I have to wake up a few hours earlier than second semester when I don't have marching band. For marching band, I have to wake up at 5 or 4, and then I get here at 6. And then I'm in the band room for half an hour until we have to go out at 6:45.
I asked Annie what she thinks it takes to be in marching band.
Dedication, a lot of patience, and you have to know how to play an instrument you have to practice a lot, whether it's playing or marching. And you have to wake up every single day and be here. And then, like, activities like out of school, we have competitions on Saturdays.
Are early morning practices a waste of students' hard work and energy, or is it beneficial to their performance?
If we did not have them, we would not be as half good as we are right now. And we have we have a whole show out right now. And if we did not have morning practices, there would be no time for us to practice or like play, because everyone has stuff to do after school. Join marching band, it's fun.
Wow, I'm glad I don't have to wake up that early. That would not be ideal.
Tell me about it, Ari.
Next, we have Mark Southern and Nate Ballou, who recently traveled to Lake of the Ozarks at the MoCase conference.
They interviewed psychologist Dr. Ben Springer, who is also an author who wrote Happy Kids Don't Punch You in the Face.
So I'm a psychologist, and I work for public schools and for the community in our Family Education Center. And I run Totem PD, which is like a professional learning company that teaches educators about supporting mental health in schools. When you become a psychologist, you do everything from assessments to therapy to group counseling to designing interventions, and that's when I fell in love with the profession, is that part of the job. Oh, special education is one of my favorite programs. It's not a place, right? It's a service. In teaching for a while, I taught special education, and then as I did that, I started meeting more families and kids with special needs, and I got interested in assessment, and that's what led me down the road to become a psychologist. Working with mental health and in public schools and programming, a lot of it is there's so much need and there's so few resources. I get to travel all over the country, and most every public school, most every community is facing the same challenges of there are real families, real kids, real schools that really need a lot of help, but there's just not a lot of resources out there. So part of what I try and do is make those resources accessible, affordable, and get them into schools and communities and to parents. I do a lot of parent outreach. There's definitely chores. You can't get away from it's hard work, right? But connecting with people, working with teams, collaborating, that's a joy. And so it's both. It's a mixed bag. They're both in there. If you read that book, hopefully what I would hope you get out of it is that regardless of the challenge a child or a family is facing, that there are really positive, proactive ways to help them find solutions. That's what I would hope you get out of it.
Thanks, Mark and Nate, and thank you, Ben Springer, for allowing us to interview you.
Also, thank you to MoCase for inviting BKTV to your conference.
Up next, we have Bradley Lewis and Sean Downs with Review That Thing, this time discussing Halloween costumes.
What's up, FHS? I'm Sean Downs. Halloween's coming up, so for this episode of Review That Thing, me and Bradley decided we were going to go around the school and ask students what their favorite Halloween costume was as a kid. After that's said and done, me and Sean are going to go to Goodwill and make our own custom Halloween costumes and review each other's creations. But there's a catch.
Only got $20 in my pocket.
Sam, what's your favorite Halloween costume you wore as a kid?
Spider-Man. What's the guy with the long mask?
That's
A plague doctor?
Yeah.
Gorilla.
Probably the Grim Reaper.
As a kid?
Yeah.
I dressed up as the Flash one year, and I had old people call me weird names. It wasn't appropriate names, but they were weird.
Halloween costume, probably Buzz Lightyear. Me and Noah are gonna go as Milk and Cookies, right, Noah?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Milk and Cookies. I'm Milk. I had this cool costume. It was like a scream mask, and I squeezed a little heart, and it has blood go down the face. That's really sick.
Halloween costume, Buzz Lightyear.
For our first costume, we have Sean, who went with a plague doctor look, which on paper sounds cool, but in practice, it looks more like some type of scary sleep paralysis demon or a Discord moderator. If I saw that in my house, I'd probably run away as fast as I could, because let's be honest, it's not gonna catch up to me. But on the budget, Sean did a good job. Overall, I'd give him I'd give Sean an 8 out of 10. Good job, Sean. Now let's see how he is going to review my costume. Thanks, Bradley. So Bradley went as Steve from Minecraft. His costume is basic to the point of being near effortless. It's just a t-shirt and some jeans. But he went as Steve from Minecraft, who's a very basic character. So, for what it is, and for what the budget was, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. That's about it for this episode of Review That Thing. I'm Sean Downs, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey, Ari, I saw you.
I'm somewhat of a Halloween expert.
Sure thing, Ari. That's all we have for today.
We won't have an episode next week due to the half-day Wednesday and no school Thursday or Friday.
We would also like to wish good luck to the softball team who will be playing the quarterfinals at state tonight at 5. And we will not be having a show next Thursday, but we will be back on November 4th with all the high-quality segments you love. For now, this has been Trent Galzinski.
And I'm Trent Galzinski for BKTV Live.